Hey everybody, welcome back to Burcrew Studios Plays EU4. I'm your host Nems, and we are back in our Austria the Good Emperor campaign. Now, it's been quite a while since we actually played this campaign, and we are on new DLC, and so this could get a little quirky, but we did have a lot of folks who wanted us to go ahead and continue with this series, so I wanted to at least make a run at doing so. Because we haven't played in a long time, we're going to take a quick second to kind of get a lay of the land. So let's take a look at some stuff. We have Emperor Leopold VIII von Habsburg, who is 52 years old. He has, well, because of the patch, he won't have any of that stuff. In fact, let's let it tick a day. Let's see. So, we have 3 advisors. Our government is, of course, still the Archduchy. Now, we are 5 out of 6, so we are allied to France, Bohemia, the Palatinate. We have East Frisia as a vassal, and we are allied to Castile, so holy crap. And we are enemies with Poland and the Ottomans, and we're not going to pick our allies. So, I think we were just trying to preserve, if memory serves, the Empire. So, let's take a look at our military situation. We are not at war. We have 6 transports. Looks like I was building a small little trade fleetling. So we'll let those guys come out. I'm going to back it down to speed 3 while we kind of get settled here. And we'll go ahead and let them protect trade. Alright, so I'm going to go check that here in a second. We got some traits. So we have Tactical Genius for our Emperor, which gives him a +1 maneuver. And we have our Heir, Loose Lips, which means we're not going to detect foreign spies very well. So that's nice, isn't it? From an army perspective, we've got 2 armies right now. A 31 stack with a 4211 and a 20 stack with a 3131. So let's check on our Casus Belli, and excuse me, allergies are acting up a little bit, so pardon any sniffles you might hear. But where's diplomacy? We have Imperial Liberation on Anhalt, Münster, and Trier. So Anhalt, Münster, and Trier, which I don't foresee doing anything to Trier because they just have the one province, it would appear. But Münster, we could give Hoya back. Because that does kind of tip the balance of power up there, so we may have to deal with Münster here at some point. Alright, East Frisia, we are good there. I don't know if we were looking to do anything. We do have the great power actions now, so we'll look at doing something with that here soon. So unlawful territory, we have Frankfurt, who took mines out, basically. So we are going to go ahead and demand that he return such territory. Mines, please. He will tell us no. And then who else is out there? Lübeck. Lübeck has taken a whole bunch of stuff, so we will demand Lüneburg back. He will say no. Alright. So, first thing we're going to do... ooh. I forgot they have that pop-up now, which is kind of cool. First thing we're going to do is we're going to go deal with probably Frankfurt. I don't think we can threaten war. No. Are we truced with them? We are. Okay, so we cannot declare war on them just yet. Let's check on Lübeck. Do we have a... No, we do not. Alright, so... we would be fighting Riga, Hamburg, and Bremen, which I think is okay. I could bring in just a plethora of allies. Let's check to see where we are with favors on some of these guys. We have 27 favors from these guys, 31 from them. Castile, we have 34. I don't know if we're going to need that right now. I mean, Bremen and Hamburg, I don't imagine is going to be a big deal. Maybe we'll bring the Palatinate in. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, so let's go ahead and do this. And then we will begin our march up towards the enemy. East Frisia will get stack wiped, which is just what it is. Bum, ba, da, bum. The only bad part about invading Lubeck is, you know, the forts. The forts are not fun. So it looks like Bremen and Hamburg have combined to about 16. So they got about 26,000 troops all in. Palatinate, I don't know what you're thinking. I'm thinking you're going to die. Let's see here. Palatinate. Let's give you a target so that you don't do something stupid. There we go. Now hopefully they will come over here so that they're at least within our defensive zone of control here. So one seat, they're both one seat generals, so that should be fine. Oh, Palatinate, what are you doing? We should have plenty of prestige, so we're gonna go ahead and scold him. We're gonna move to reinforce these guys. Then I need to get some guys to work. Let's check the electorate. Looks like we're in pretty solid shape. I'll work on Brandenburg for now. And then we'll keep one available. Man, Palatinate, I don't know what you're doing. You are really aggressive. So what's the total here? They have a whopping 34,000 all in. So they don't have, just compared to even just us, they don't have a ton of an army. They're going to deal with Hamburg, who actually is in their territory. That's fine. I'm relatively okay with that. Alright. There's Lüneburg, the war goal. Alright, let's see. Let's see, I can side with the clergy, give them some loyalty, and they gain 10 influence, which they are the highest, second highest actually. Or I could just lose some loyalty and lose influence. I'm kind of tempted to just do that. And then we will we'll make a donation. There we go. And I've somehow lost all my advisors. So let's do production efficiency. Oh, whoops, wrong one. Wrong button. Diplo rep for sure. And then the only +1 available. Okay. And why not ask for territory? Alright. Don't worry, Frankfurt. We're coming for you soon. Alright, I guess I will go deal with these guys. The Ottomans have insulted us. Well, you're kind of jerks, so that's not a big shock. At least he's not allied to any major European powers this time around. That happens. That had happened for quite a bit for a while there. Come on. Alright, we maxed out with Brandenburg. We will top off with Trier. Alright. Bum. Alright, so just waiting for some siege stuff to happen. I guess we can go ahead and go deal with those guys. We have an expiring CB against Anhalt here, so we might have to declare on them soon. That is a much bigger war. But we'll have to see what we want to do there. Lubeck is on the move. Go ahead and take this back. We should have the siege done there in Lubeck shortly. Looks like Lubeck was heading down to Palatinate, which is fine. I'll let them roam around. They do have enough troops to at least challenge my 20 stack, but I'm okay with that for now. Palatinate does have troops running around up here, so that's not the end of the world. And then we'll get these guys out of the war. Right, we should be able to engage Bremen here now. Might catch Hamburg. Yep. Alright, so that is that. I'm not going to say that's that, but that's a significant part of that. So now we can head into Bremen. We'll work on those troops, and then we'll get into Hamburg here momentarily. Alright, get some Diplos back to work. Look at Ferrara. Good grief. I have to get down into Italy here at some point and deal with that whole hot mess. We're pretty good with France. How are we on Castile? Good. Who else were we allied to? Bohemia. Yeah, we'll top off with you. There we go. Lubeck, you're so cute. You're down there trying to siege my capital. Well, we'll go resolve that, and then we'll come siege your capital. Lots of little fights going on down here with these one stacks as they flit around. I could take the Diplotech, but I'll probably hold off. Now, because we started so late, I do not have any idea what the impact of on the estates, not states, the institutions will be. So that will be something we keep an eye on. Alright, looks like East Frisia and the Palatinate are working on Wismar. And then our guys will come up to start standing on Lubeck, which is going to frankly take a little bit of time. So we're going to go ahead and kick it up to speed 4 now that the... they're not like gone, but their largest stack will be 14,000, which is smaller than my small stack. How much is it? No, I'm going to wait on the Diplotech. Gonna wait. I can take... Is it an admin idea? Looks like it. You get build cost down and work on Diplorep +2. Diplorep +2 is no joke. Alright, let's sue per piece here. Let's see. Money and stuff. Works for me. And they're already on Hamburg. So, I guess we're just going to go home. The burger is a state modifier. Alright. Do we want to gain war exhaustion or lose some tradition? Well, let's check our tradition. We actually have pretty okay army tradition. I hate to lose that, but war exhaustion... Nah, I'm going to lose the tradition. I hate to do that, but... Alright, so we do have some religious situations happening with the Reformed. We'll have to keep an eye on that. We're now losing a crap ton of money. Mainly because of the army maintenance. I thought we must have been reinforcing, which is fine. Alright, so now we just need to take Lubeck and Bremen. Is that it? I forgot about Riga. I forgot Riga's a thing. I guess we could go... I really don't even want to go over to Riga, though. I mean, that's... Or not, that's not Riga. Good grief. That's Slavonians. That's Riga. I don't really want to go all the way over there. That sounds like a hot mess. Our ports are blockaded. By who? Fascinating. Alright. Alright, they're gonna need more troops there, so I'll move some folks over to make sure that siege continues making progress. Friuli, where? What? Where are you? Oh, good grief. You landed troops. That's what you were doing. Alright, well, that's not a problem. Alright, so, Hamburg. Piece you out. Should be the same thing. Alright. Let's see. Rival of our rival, Muscovy, eh? Alright, let's try it. They do like us. Who took land again? You morons. Give it back. Good boy. Who's a good boy? Magdeburg. Who'd you take now? It's like the Palatinate fighting Lubeck down there. This should be over with here shortly. Siege of Lubeck is over. Alright. So, we want to suggest demands. Alright, so they're going to cede Straussland to Pomerania. Alright. Releasing everything. Returning cores, releasing nations. War reps and tons of money. Done. Boom. That's how we keep things, that's how we good emperor. That's a significant move. Where's my supply limit here? 37. Yep, that's where I want it. Sure, Palatinate. Still doing pretty good from an electorate perspective. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and put a cut in here, because I think that war went well, and we restored at least the northern piece to its normalcy, right? We got Mecklenburg back, we got Lauenburg back, or was it Lüneburg? Or I can't remember. I think it was Lüneburg, actually. And we got a lot of money in the process. You know, we weakened our northern, but that is what it is. It's going to be a delicate balance of defending them from the outside powers and trying to, as we hammer down some folks, hammer down other folks in return. So if you guys are enjoying the series, please leave a like down below. It helps out a great deal. Thank you. We'll see you next time.